Only other nigga that was ill like do shit like this was like Michael Jackson, and we not gonna get into how that ended up for him and shit like that. But you could pull a files how smarter he was than the whole music industry and the things that he did that propelled so much shit around him and shit like that. That nigga brought the Beatles catalog while the Beatles was still smoking. Nigga.
Drake. Now it's official that he's really suing Universal.
Man, how many niggas you in the hood you know got lawsuits? How many niggas in the hood?
This is different though.
How? How many niggas in the hood you know got lawsuit money? How's it different? He's in a different realm, nigga. That's his hood.
But I feel like it's where the lawsuit. I feel like where the lawsuit's coming from.
Listen to me. Where's it coming from?
It's coming from a rap beef. That's giving them the motive to have the lawsuit.
You think about this shit wrong. You think about a bag or you think about a rap beef that's imaginary to the people. These niggas are playing on the highest level of fucking entertainment. $1 billion game. Now, if he could catch $1 billion game in the midst of a rap beef, shitting me? I
think reputation matters. I think your image matters.
Bro, he's not snitching on nobody. He's catching a lawsuit.
No, I'm not. This has nothing to do with it. I'm not calling him a snitch.
Let's get this together. He's not in a court of law. He's not have a personal suing against Kendrick Lamar, which everybody seems to think that this lawsuit is about. He didn't sue Kendrick Lamar. He sued UMG, which is the biggest company that has the biggest bag, nigga. You think I ain't gonna sue Amazon if I ain't get a chance to? Me suing everybody, nigga. Any one of them companies I get a chance to playing at that level to sue for billions, I'm going for it, nigga. Are you crazy?
I feel like there's unwritten rules, though.
Of what?
In the rap game.
Of what?
I'm never gonna use a beef as a way to sue a record label.
You're making up your own unwritten rules. If he was suing Kendrick Lamar for defamation of character directly, papers got sent to him. People in the hip hop,
you know how many people you could sue?
People here in the hip hop game should be in a uproar. Like, oh, this nigga. Well, when Tracy Morgan just caught that bag, we was happy for him, right?
Of course, those are correct. He almost lost his life.
So how the fuck we not gonna be happy about somebody who could get a bag from one of the biggest companies that been raping everybody anyway? You heard? So if it was on the flip side and a coalition of our smart rappers were to come together and be like, we're suing UMG for money retroactive for all of the bullshit games they've been playing and shit like that, it would have been, oh, hip-hop wins, one for the culture. But because this man is smart enough to use his turbulence to go after a bigger picture, which none of us will ever be in them rooms anyway. He's suing UMG, bro.
I understand that.
Yeah, you talk about something you'll never ever understand the in and outs of when you come into that type of money.
Sorry for the interruption, guys. I had a lucky guest come in. Say hey. Hi. Say hey, people. Hey. I had a special guest step in. You know, Lele. You know, she in this joint. Well, hopefully we're going to finish our video, though. Right? Right? We going to finish? Yeah, we gonna finish. Let's go.
You heard? Like, so when we deal with the media, that's what we do. That's they heighten everything. And when you deal with rap and hip hop, they twist everything. This has no reflection of the street and the code of snitching on them. But you know what? No. You know what a real snitch is?
I never called him a snitch.
I'm just telling you. But this is what it insinuates and shit like that. When they doing it, you just said it's a certain code against the rap culture. That means what's the code? He's not keeping it tall. Don't say nothing because you said it.
No, I'm not able to talk.
You're not able to talk because you already said what you said. You said there was an unwritten rule that he shouldn't have did that. That means, what is the unwritten rule?
I'm talking when it comes to rap battle.
This ain't got nothing to do with rap battle. That is penis. Ain't got nothing to do with it.
That's where I'm coming from.
The song is out. The song is out. It's still gonna bubble. It's out. Whatever the people perception of him winning or losing is out. It's done. He said, cool. That's how you'll feel, cool. Oh, it opened a door for Pandora's box? Oh, get them. 2 million? How many we could get? 3 billion? What? Yeah, we going after them. It's a whole different game. Y'all associating a motherfucking Brussels sprouts with apples. It's totally different things.
You can go about doing certain things. Is just how you go about it.
Why?
I'm not mad at him suing. I'm not mad at him suing Universal. I'm not mad at that. I'm not. I'm just mad that he used
when the homie get hit by the car and sue for 50,000, niggas like, oh, I got this lawsuit money. I caught these niggas, got this law. I know niggas that live off of lawsuits, nigga. I know niggas that whole lick is lawsuits, bro. Every week they neck hurt. You heard? Like every week they back hurt. Yo.
Now, I'm not gonna lie. I know a few people that live off lawsuits as well, man. Jim Jones really got a nice point, and I gotta give it to him. I wasn't even looking at it like that, but now, as him saying that, I see what he's talking about. Do you agree with Jim Jones or no? Yes or no? You agree? That means, yeah, she agree with Jim Jones too, man. But we're gonna keep this thing rolling. Let's go.
Yeah, I gotta go see the doctor. Oh, I gotta go to see the physician. Yo, I got about to get this bag. I can't. Oh, nah, I can't go to the gym. You bugging out. You know, them people might be like, nigga, that's what nigga. I know niggas that live off of lawsuits, nigga. What's the difference?
Can I ask you a quick question? Just throwing a scenario out there. So,
and listen, if it was any other thing, I would call a red flag when I see one. But this got no reflection of the street. This got no reflection of the rap culture. This is a bigger and
this is the first time I ever seen this. I never seen this though.
And it's a dangerous thing he doing. It's some James Bond shit he's doing. He's doing some shit that's like taboo that niggas been scared to do.
I never seen this.
Only other nigga that was ill like do shit like this was like Michael Jackson, and we not gonna get into how that ended up for him and shit like that. But you could pull a fouls how smarter he was than the whole music industry and the things that he did that propelled so much shit around him and shit like that. That nigga brought the Beatles catalog while the Beatles was still smoking, nigga.
How do you think this ends?
Paul McCartney, after he had a conversation with him, brought it the next day. Like, that's all your shit costs? Let me get that too.
Quietly too.
And that was business. But they were so mad that it was a black man who was smart enough to do that business, it becomes a problem. Now, if it was a white company or something that brought that same publishing that was up for the same price, they would have had no problem with it. That would have been their partner. You dig? And let me not even get too deep because niggas start talking about, yo, I don't know, I don't get into that. That's just, I'm just all on the gram. I'm just watching shit I see on the gram and shit like that. And I got common sense. But this is the type of game we playing. So look at where we at in the world and shit like that.
How do you think this ends, though?
I don't care. It's not none of my business. You getting that fucked up too. You ask me a question, I'm just answering. I don't give a fuck about how, and I'm not gonna get a piece of the bag if he end up cashing out. You heard? You did? Still gonna be my nigga. Shouts to Drake and shit like that, but I ain't got nothing to do with that shit. It has nothing reflection on me. I don't even know what it's about. You dig? Like,
yeah, man, I definitely agree with Jim Jones. I wouldn't get too much tied off in that as well, but I do think that this whole situation did affect Drake's reputation in the hip-hop industry because I look at him totally different. Go get your money, man. Everybody ain't gonna like you. Everybody not gonna root for you, but hip-hop is a hardcore sport, and I just feel bad because it's like, damn, him and Meek Mill didn't really do the name calling thing, but it did get pretty grimy, man. And maybe Drake and the label is having some problems. Like I heard on the Joe Budden show, like they've been having problems since Scorpio and things like that. So maybe he just want to get out this deal, but they gonna really blackball him. And they over a lot of record labels in the industry, so he gonna have a hard time, man. I just really want to see how this gonna end, but I hope the best for everybody. It's your boy Schoolie. It's just Schoolie. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and we out till we see you again, my friend. Say bye-bye.
All aboard!
Natural born